It's been a much tougher road than last year, but the battle-tested Packers overcame injuries, adversity, and today, the Bears to win their second straight division championship. The scoring story, Aaron Rodgers' 30th, 31st, and 32nd TD passes, all to James Jones. JJ's first career 3-touchdown game, 29 yards, what a perfect throw, 7-7. Casey Hayward going to pick off fellow Vanderbilt alum Jay Cutler, 6th of the season for the remarkable rookie. It was an important play by 29 because it set up touchdown pass number 2. Rodgers and Jones, 8 yards, 14-7. 12 touchdown catches to lead the league for Jones. And there's number 3 on the day. Perfect throw and catch. 21-13 the final, but it was trick or treat in December. I'm passing the ball to Tim Van Voren at Soldier Field.
In a previous Packer-Bears game, the Bears pulled off a special teams play that was a thing of beauty, but it came back because of a penalty. Remember that? Threw a guy on the other side. The Packers went with their own special teams trickery, and yes, they won the game. Yes, they won the division, but what were they doing with Randall Cobb throwing back to Jeremy Ross?
We got to execute the call. I mean, when it comes down to it, we've been practicing for a couple weeks. We were ready for it. The coaches felt like that was a good decision at that moment to call that play.
Obviously, we had the fake punt. That was clearly my responsibility, not the highlight of my coaching career. So, but with that, it's an excellent win.
I love playing football, and I want to be on the field, so I hope they don't ration me out or, try to put a play count on me. I just want to play football.
The Packers pulled off a fake field goal against the Bears in the previous meeting between those teams this season. Weren't quite as successful going into their bag of tricks on Sunday. At Soldier Field, Tim Van Voren, Fox 6 Sports.
Stay tuned for Fox 6 Blitz tonight. We kick off at the end of this newscast. Please go to the Blitz Facebook page to vote for the moment you felt impacted the game most. Jen says the trick play that backfired. Tim, the 31-yard incredible catch by Randall Cobb. I'm going with Casey Hayward's interception. Hey, Andrew Luck and RG3, former Badger Russell Wilkins having a remarkable season 2. Wilson became the first QB in NFL history to run for 3 scores and pass for another in the first half of Seattle's 50-17 win over Buffalo in Toronto. The Seahawks, the first team since the 1950 Giants to hang 50 or more points on an opponent in consecutive games. Okay, gotta show you this. Dominique James has traveled the world since his days at Marquette. His slam dunk still out of this world. James playing professionally in Italy after stops in Turkey, Bulgaria, and Greece. But there's something even better than the 10s. Dominique has his own 10. He's going to propose. This is during All-Star Game activities, and based on what you're about to see, as Bill Raftery would say, the kiss. I suspect the young lady did not say nada. Tough to follow that up, but we do so with an Admirals win over Hamilton at the BMO Harris Bradley Center early this evening. Taylor backed off a Hamilton defenseman and the netminder. The Ads tame the Bulldogs 4-3. Badgers linebackers coach Andy Boo will become the defensive coordinator at Cal. UW alum Ted Perry and Jeremy Ross out of Michigan. Not the guy from Cal who dropped the ball. They're back after this timeout. It started with a whisper, then everybody talks. Where's Jen Latta? I hear it at high school football games throughout southeastern Wisconsin. I tell you tonight what I tell our legion of fans. She's here in spirit, just has the night off. Let's try to make her proud with the latest edition of the High School Blitz. The Watertown Goslings at the Oconomowoc Raccoons. Goslings, Raccoons, both fired up to take the field. Watertown, first play from scrimmage. Quarterback Tarek Yagi tosses. Zach Schmidt pulls the pass down with one hand, then proceeds to find real estate down the sideline. Schmidt scampers 37 yards, leads to the Goslings' first score. Oconomowoc, their drive. QB Canton Larson fakes, rolls out. A sweet 14-yard TD toss to Tyler Enright. 7-6 Goslings after the missed PAT. Watertown wins 19-16. All right, we've got the Watertown fans. This is awesome. Make it Waterford. Long run coming up here. Beautiful job by number 8. Oh, that is outstanding. Looks like Alex Tomacek. Yes, indeed. And then it's going to be Ryan Danbury. 6'3", Waterford. A defensive battle all game. Waterford, the late TD. It stands up for a victory. McQuantico, knowing it'll take more than jumping jacks to upset Arrowhead. Warhawks lead 14-16. It'll be Brady Kelleher to Dom Tottarello, follows his blockers, loses his footing, makes every effort, stumbles into the end zone. Play is called down at the 1, leads to a short TD. 20-6. Tottarello takes an ensuing Indians punt, zigzags right through the D, making sure nothing trips him up. On the way, a second punt return of the night. The Warhawks 26-6 up at the half. Unbeaten Heartland Arrowhead goes on to secure its top ranking in the state, heading into the postseason, winning 40-6. WSSB Steve Sparky Pfeiffer gathers the post-game story.
I got to tell you, some teams have good offense, some teams have good defense. Tonight, you had all of that and 2 kick returns. Unbelievable performance.
Well, we needed it. You know, that's McGuanago's the best team we've seen all year, and we knew coming in we needed some breaks if we were going to pull this off, and we were lucky to get those.
Last week, Brookfield East earns a share of their first conference crown in almost 30 years. Tonight, trying to win it outright. Zach D'Amico, go-ahead score in overtime, and it's 14-7. Visiting Sussex Hamilton, though, is going to answer in the person of do-it-all running back Drew Patterson. 4th and 3. It's Pater 14-13. Chargers go for 2 and the win. The Spartans D rises up, claims the Greater Metro. What a job by Coach Tom Swiddle, his staff and players.
I give Sussex a lot of credit. They've got a great offense, and to hold those guys to 1 touchdown in the 48 minutes, and then to stop them on a 2-point conversion is a testament to our defense. And our offense usually helps our defense a little more. We usually control the ball and run the clock, move the chains. We weren't able to do that tonight, so our defense was out there quite a bit.
Playoff bound Mesmer Shorewood hosting Living Word Lutheran. Junior quarterback Taylor Dennis doing his best Aaron Rodgers impersonation. Oh, what an outstanding run. Oh, beautiful. And that's going to lead to a touchdown. A Timberwolves fumble, and then it's Messwood 6'3", 230. Jonathan Carson, a gifted athlete, 25 yards. He scores. Next up, it's going to be Alec Grimmer. He's going 36 yards. Number 27 with at least a pair of TDs. The route is on. The Greyhounds steamroll into the playoff party, 56-14. All right, let's move along, see what else we have for you, please. We've got a good game here. Burlington Catholic Central hosting rival Greendale Martin Luther at the Topper Bowl. Awesome place to play. Opening kickoff. Martin Luther's 25. Michael Krupo. He's going 90 yards. Nobody's going to catch 25. It is a touchdown, but the Hilltoppers win this one big. 54-27. In Milwaukee, the Morse Marshall Eagles hosting the Pulaski Rams. Rams start tough. QB David Hernandez breaks a tackle. Has his eye on the prize. Doesn't hit the ground until he's into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. The Rams come to play, but the Eagles soar late and fly off 20-19. Well, that's sports, everybody, and the high school blitz. More news at 10 from Brad Nann after this. Timeout. Gotta catch the breath. In the hospital while being treated for leukemia, Colts coach Chuck Pagano wrote a letter to his team. The punchline, by any means necessary, we will overcome. Pagano's men overcame a 21-3 halftime deficit to shock the 2-3 Packers at Lucas Oil Stadium, 30-27. First half, all green and gold. Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdown passes, 1 to Randall Cobb, 31 yards to the break, 21-3. And then to the third quarter, it was all Indy, 19 straight points. Luck, the QB draw, and it's 21-19, a failed try for 2. 22-21 Colts, 19 unanswered. Well, here comes Rodgers to James Jones to end that, but they go for 2 and can't make it. 27-22. Luck to Reggie Wayne, 13 catches. He had 212 yards, 30-27. Up to Mason Crosby. He had missed from 52 in the third quarter, from 51. called it weird, not even close. Colts win by 3. Packers lose Cedric Benson to foot injury. B.J. Raji at ankle. Jermichael Finley a shoulder. Tim Van Voren's healthy and in Indianapolis.
Running back Cedric Benson goes down with injury. Defensive lineman B.J. Raji goes down with injury. Tight end Jermichael Finley goes down with injury. Heck, even head coach Mike McCarthy suffers an injury on Sunday. But the Packers don't use excuses. They also don't prevail against the Colts.
I feel like it's a short-term thing. I mean, I was able to walk off. I don't feel like it's nothing real severe at all.
One guy go down, another guy got to step up and fill that role the best that you can, and staying ready is the thing that coaches preach all the time, You guys third strings, got to stay ready as well, second strings, and show it to them.
Those are key players for this next man. We got a lot of guys on that fishing crew, a lot of guys that are capable of making plays. And we just got to step up and make plays. We didn't today. They made more than we did, and that's why they got the win.
Green Bay's dealing with some dings right now, to be sure, but the thing that hurts the most, probably their pride. At Lucas Oil Stadium, Tim Van Voren, Fox 6 Sports.
He joins Jen and yours truly on the Blitz tonight. Just a few at 10:35. Jen says the moment of the game, Crosby's miss at the end. Tim goes for one of Reggie Wayne's catches. I say the Aaron Rodgers interception. Which of those moments do you think was the game changer? Go to the Fox 6 Blitz Facebook page. Vote a winner. Don't remember the Titans to Minnesota, where Percy Harvin had a rushing TD and caught a touchdown in the same game for the first time in his career. Ponder this. The 4-1 Vikes are 2 games ahead of Green Bay thanks to today's 30-7 win over Tennessee. I can barely believe it, but so is 4 up, 1 down Chicago. Lance Briggs, shown here, and Peanut Tillman each return Blaine Gabbert TDs the other way. 36 yards, pick 6. The Bears go to Florida and blast Jacksonville 41-3. Matt Kenseth wins the NASCAR Sprint Cup race at Talladega Super Speedway. The Cambridge, Wisconsin native, 12th in the point standing, 62 back of Brad Keselowski with 6 races to go. To St. Louis, where game 1 of a best-of-5 National League Division Series goes to Washington. Pinch hitter Tyler Moore, more than enough. A pinch hit 2-run single was the difference. Those pesky Nats shuffle the cards. 3-2. Detroit went up 2-0 on Oakland. Saints quarterback Drew Brees broke John Unitas' 55-year-old record by throwing a touchdown pass in his 48th straight game tonight against San Diego. Still to come, Ted and Mary, a little more news, and then the Blitz first this time up.